When y'all come in for video final, y'all have an hour before y'all have to come before your allotted time. That's when your tech, as a tech, you're gonna get all your equipment. And you'll learn that when they show like how to go through SPE and grab all your stuff. So you yourself put your set together, okay? As a tech, and you grab everything including your nurse stuff.
I'll sign after class.
Okay? For each procedure. You're actually gonna have a cart, a case cart. The first procedure you're gonna put at the bottom. Second procedure you put at the top of the cart. Like you know how there's 2 rows? Top and bottom, okay? So once you have everything, as a tech, when you grab your stuff for video final, you're gonna grab your gown and gloves, you're gonna grab your back table and your basin. Okay? Everything else, your nurse opens onto your field.
Don't cross the field.
Okay? But I have to have it in here because as you're set up, you have to have like your towels and stuff to help set up your back table and your bandstand. Okay?
Do you want them to see it coming into a case card so when they get in this room they can get it off like they're supposed to, or you just gonna just talk it out?
I'm gonna just talk it out because they'll see it in the run through when they do next week.
They won't know how to perform. Okay, y'all need to divide the room up half and half so y'all can stand behind each other like this so these educators can see everything she's doing. Half over there and half over here. Everybody can see, but leave a gap in there for the educators to see what she's teaching y'all. Okay, just turn like this. Over there, and turn like this and make it, don't stand in front of the table. You need a big opening in here. So these educators can see what she's doing.
Can we just keep going on? Shit.
Y'all can just come over. This table needs to be open now. Come back. Y'all gonna see?
Turn them.
The educators need to see. These are your educators over here.
Okay, can we just get going?
Okay, so let them see what she's teaching y'all. Go on, you can teach them this thing.
Okay, so your tech don't spill that your tech says that for you have a tech in say the first time in, that's all your information. And then when y'all are both done, and you'll get all this more in detail. You're gonna get all your information. When y'all grab your stuff, you're gonna grab your gown and gloves, your back table, and your basin. And it's gonna be one motion. One motion.
Don't put your pin in.
So back table gloves here, basin pack here, basin here. Okay? Yeah. First thing you open is your back table. You open it. You'll usually have a trash here. Get on the trash. Then, can you all see? Yeah. Okay. You're gonna open it, okay? Same thing you're taught in your skills checkbox, okay? Open here, open there. Okay? Then you can either be here, or if you, I'm vertically challenged, so I can't be right here. So as long as you grab the ends, you sit down. Okay? Same thing here. And you can move your stuff. It's not sterile yet, you have to move it. So stop, okay? Next is your basin. And this is the exact order you're gonna do for video final, okay? I know I taught some of y'all to watch your back table, so you can move this anywhere so that when you do your first flop, it doesn't hit your back table, okay? So that way, you left, right, and then towards you, okay? Now you can move it just a bit closer, but do not have it touching your back table, okay? Next is your down below. Wait from you, side to side, and then toward you, okay? Do not forget to open your gloves. A lot of you go to scrub and forget to open your gloves. So my glove, reach over the edge. I would get a new pair of gloves. Let's take a video final. I'm going to continue. Any doubt, stay it. Okay, even if you did make it in and it's close to the edge, no matter what, stay what you can have it. If you did it, it doesn't matter. But if you did, at least you have that to stay. Okay? So then you would go, put your hands, come in backwards into the OR. Pitch. Right. Then I throw in trash. pinch my gown. I'll be your circulator. Thank you. Sorry. So out, guys. So you just pinch and grab it, but and then go out. Not remember, I told you not to go up. Y'all go out so that it comes over so they can tie you in the back. So like I said, some of y'all I told you I like to ball up. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. I don't like my fingers accidentally coming out, so I ball up. I don't know why y'all do this so much. So I get really big gloves because these messed up.
Don't get in there.
Are we supposed to double boil for this?
No. Enrolled, yes. Here, use single gloves. Coming right in.
Out of the frame.
So again,
Out of the
this
frame.
side, nod, turn, then you nod again, pull. Can somebody throw my trash on, please? And then, can one of y'all open those towels for me?
I want you to wrap around Margot. Come over here. Wrap around some more. Circle around. Because when she dresses for May, I want y'all to see what she's doing really clearly.
Oh.
Yeah. And the same thing with you guys over there. Wrap around. But you really need to pay close attention to this skill, okay?
We have some space over there. It's gonna be no circulate.
Yes, step back.
You not,
There. Now you can see.
They both saw it already and they didn't say anything, so shit.
Other way.
okay?
No, away from you first.
And you didn't check your integrity in your pack.
Okay. So here's your flap. Okay, so first you're going to check your integrity, make sure there's no holes or tears, and that your tape has changed. Okay? Are you right-handed? Are you left-handed?
No, but I do.
That's what I mean. You're going to open with your right hand. So hold it in your non-dominate hand like this. Okay, first flap away. There you go. Secure those flaps.
So as a circulator, you pop these onto the belt, okay?
Do it properly.
So you're kind of close, so you know, watch. Like, take your step and pop it like that. Okay? Alright. You're good. I just need one. So for your mayo, see where it says left hand, right hand? Guys, surgery is not hard. Okay? Left hand, right hand. Tuck your right hand, first flap, left hand. We have like that. See where that opening is? Okay? So I grab and I step my foot to hold the bottom. Because otherwise you're going to be flopping everywhere, okay? You keep tucking. One thing you do need to watch and make sure this flap doesn't pop back at you, okay? Because it may flop and hit you in the face, okay? You flop. I like to turn it because I'm vertically challenged. But if you can put it, you can actually do this, but don't let it drop like that. You can do this and keep going. But because I'm vertically challenged, I turn it. That way I can control this from falling down. Okay?
If that flap falls below her waist, what happens?
Contaminated.
So that's why I do it that way, just to have better control. Okay? So once it's like this, you could do it two ways. You could tuck it in first, tuck it in again, but you're just gonna have to do it again with the towel. Okay? And you can do it all at once or either way. But for purposes, I'm gonna teach y'all to do it all at once so y'all don't have any time. So you have your towel. Make sure your towel does not do that. That's contaminated. So you can open it up to fit here. And you can, again, still holding with your foot at the bottom. Check it like that. This towel wouldn't reach. Stretch it as much as you can. Very important to make sure your corners are tucked in. Sorry, this towel is very short. So you'll get the idea. Make sure your corners are in. This is tucked in. And okay? And then you can move it close to your back table, okay? Do you have any questions? No?
You only put one towel?
Only one towel. Sometimes you have bigger mayos and you put 2 towels, but I like to put sheets too. So once you do that, next is your basin, okay? So y'all can move this way. So inside your back basic crack set, you're gonna have 2 of these sheets. You're gonna take this is the 52 by 76 sheet. It's the half sheet, okay?
Take notes.
52 by 76, because you also have a 40 by 57. If you do the smaller sheet, it's not going to cover your entire basin, okay? 52 by 76, it's the bigger one. And it's also thicker. You can see the difference in thickness.
Right.
In surgery, they're gonna consider this one of them like a 3/4 drape, and one of them a half sheet. So when you see it on the label, you'll see it.
This is the
half
3/4, and the bigger one's half. Okay? So y'all remove your basin from here. Then you're going to go here. If y'all want to watch me over there. So you can touch all here, okay? This is sterile right here. So I do not do this. Do not do this. Here on top, okay? Here on top, move away to give me room for my back table. You place it down in the middle. So you're going to go out, drop, towards you, and drop it. Do not do this. This out and let go, okay? And then away from you and drop, okay? And see how my hands, I tuck my hands this way. I hold it here in the middle so it doesn't move. And go towards me and drop. Then here, away from me, and I drop. Now your circulator, you can ask your circulator to fix. Where's my circulator?
Elbow over the thing. I'm gonna get ready, maybe you have to watch it.
You have to watch circulator just because you're not scrubbed in. You have to watch your surroundings too. You can't touch their back.
Because when you do the video, find out both of you are being graded. She'll be graded for circulator while she's being graded for a section. If both of you are getting graded. Okay.
For both parts.
Okay. So you hold up here, and your circulator. I'm gonna show y'all where. Okay. Time out. I'm not sterile. Okay. Y'all can come down here and pull down here. Y'all cannot touch anywhere up here. So our circulator, you can bend down, pull this so that, while they're holding it, you're pulling it to fix it up.
What part? What part can they pull down?
Anywhere on this bottom part. Okay, but watch your face also. So you can bend down here, and then I'll show you how to do the other side once you do that. Okay, so go ahead.
I'm in.
Here you go.
Go to the other side.
Then you can turn it, holding just the top of it, guys, okay? Not like this, not like that, just the top, okay? Okay, now you can put it all the way up, all up in your back table, okay? Not until you put this straight can you put it up to your back table, okay? So now you can now you're going to set up your table. Can somebody open the instrument set for me, please? Where's my circulator? So you can take all that stuff off on the top. No, open it there. So you're going to open it this way. Forgive me. Turn it this way. Move all that stuff out there. So first, as circulator, you have to check the locks. So the locks have changed. And then once you open it, you say, you check the filters on the lid, okay? So there's a certain way to open it. No. So time out on that sterile. You're supposed to use the
It's like the last.
You want me to show them?
Yeah, you can. Okay, I'm serving.
All right. What's the problem?
See, but like, I have this here, but it was anywhere like in this, no. So you check the lock on the outside, or you take the top off, and you check the filter.
That's the one that's always hard.
Ooh, this one's like jam.
Press that little button. There you go. Oh.
Yeah, this one's like jam. Okay, so when y'all are lifting a tray off your instrument set, okay, you're gonna unlock the little tabs. Always be sure these orange locks on the side are in place. If you don't see one, don't use the instrument set. I don't care if it has filters. I don't care if it has a chemical indicator. You're not gonna use it. The locks have to be in place, okay? Because anybody could have opened it and then wind up sending it up on your case cart and it's no longer sterile even though your chemical indicators have changed, okay? So you'll pop the locks, all right? You're gonna take the lid tray and you're gonna lift up and away, okay? You're gonna check your filters. Many times these little covers come off. You can take your filters out and make sure that the filters have no holes or tears. And then many times the filters have a little indicator on it themselves that will turn dark,
For
okay?
Miss Juanita's purposes, don't take the filters out.
Right.
Just state that the filters have changed, okay?
Okay, and then I'm just going to look into my tray without reaching over it. I don't need to do that. I just need to look in and identify that the chemical indicator has changed and that it's present, okay? And then I just leave it. I let her know the chemical indicator looks good, okay?
So as tech, you come in. Indicator has changed, no moisture. You pick it up.
Okay, then I will check and make sure that there's a filter here. Hospitals too, your policy may require that the filter is removed. I'll check and make sure there's no moisture at the bottom and let her know she's good, okay? So remember that rule if your circulator for your video finals.
You're
what
too
you
close
need
to my
to do.
back table.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
So then you place it on your. So next thing, they want you to put a towel on the corner of your working station. Anywhere like, depending on what the room looks like, your working station is how you're gonna turn your table whenever you're put the mail stand in the towel position. You want it closest to you when you're working with the mail. So I'm gonna put it on the left side. I believe it's on the left side on the video final room also. Okay. So your working towel. So do not let it do that. That's contaminated. If it's, sometimes these towels aren't even and one will be longer than the other. If it is long, just before you even move it to the edge, you can fold it and have it to the edge, okay? But this is actually like a perfect towel. So, okay? So you're gonna do your red box. What is this used for? Storage containers for your needles. I put it this way. This is your working in. Normally it's put like this in the corner.
This is all preference stuff, right? Like that. Okay, so it has little pieces of sticky tape. Yes.
Usually there's a sponge in here, and you stick it here, but this works too because you see the numbers on there. You put the needles cord.
It's magnetic.
It's a magnet, yeah.
So when you go to your facility and you see your preceptor set up, they're going to do it a little bit differently, but learn it this way for simplicity purposes for setting up on your video final.
And that's the thing, like when you're there, you're gonna pick up like other people's ideas and then work it into your own. That's how mine is. Mine set up. I set up the way like I've learned from a little bit from other people. It's because I see their way. Like I'll ask them like, why do you set up like that? And they'll explain to me why. I'm like, oh, well that makes sense. So then I start doing it along with my other ideas. So your suction, you can go straight to your mayo. So this is also your preference. This will go in the corner and you want it, keep your border, right, your edge. And you want this in facing that way so it's easier for your circulator to pour the saline, okay? Put that there, your lap's there. Like this is all just a simple way of doing it, but y'all can do it however you want, as long as your working station is all here, okay?
You can take pictures too
could just leave
for
it.
setup.
Just
so
leave
you
it.
can
Thank you.
learn this, okay? Yes. Take a deep breath. When she's done setting up, I'll let you get your phones, come in and take pictures.
So light handles, there should be 2. I put it on my nail. Bovie. Usually it's like inside, so I actually like to put it like this so that whenever you're counting, you just like go Bovie. It's pointing out so she can see the end. Okay. Your blades. I'm not sure if y'all open them this semester. I don't think y'all do, but you use them as part of your count. Next semester you will actually open them.
Yeah, they haven't learned to load their blade yet, so we'll leave them closed.
So leave them in the wrapper, but have them in your charts, okay? Scratch pad, you can go ahead and put it up there. This is your marker. And then here, I wouldn't suggest to put it in here because when she pours, it's gonna actually lift up. So you can actually leave it here or wherever, as long as it's in your working station, okay? So now I'm done with my basin. Okay, so now it's a roll towel. This is what you use to help keep your instruments like positioned. So I actually open it up. Y'all want to see? I don't think y'all can see back there. So I just roll. My gloves are really big. And guys, don't get crazy and be like, taking your time. Just roll. And then I turn it towards me and I roll like this. You could do it 3 times. You don't have to.
Like kneading dough.
No, just do it 3 times. Y'all shouldn't have it more than 3 times. Set it down, okay? And y'all can go. I usually go like really hard just so that it tightens up a little bit, but do not do like 20 times, guys. Okay?
Let's show them, hold it up straight.
Oh, it's not tight though.
Yeah, it is. It's tight. So if it goes like this, whoop, it's
If
a
it's
wet
like
noodle.
that,
See that?
So y'all have to save these, okay? When y'all are creating your sets for your procedure, make sure to go ahead and help your circulator out and write laps, raid text, bogey, scratch right at the bottom so that when they get the count sheet, they can just be like writing it here, write the counts, right? Versus they're gonna have to write laps, raids, and hurry up while they are counting, okay?
That is very dependent on your policy though, guys, okay? Because some facilities want the nurses to actually write it out, so just.
Well, for video final purposes, have it on here. For facility, they'll usually have a separate sheet for that, or however, at my Memorial Herman, they have a separate sheet for laps and counts, stuff like that, and then we do the instrument count on here. But for video final purposes, y'all can put it on here. This is what y'all use to count. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
For video final purposes, y'all write your laps, rate text, and everything on the bottom for your circulator. At your hospital, it's a different policy. Y'all follow their policy, okay? Under the count sheet here at the bottom, just to help them out when y'all do counts, okay?
Got it.
Okay.
That's not something you would know till the end.
So
Yeah, scratch pad.
So this is it. Okay. So you want to face you see these mosquitoes right here? I like to face them towards my working end, which is this side. Okay. I actually will move my. I will move like these scissors and needle holders towards the back. So that I would say your most important is like your hemostats, because especially if the patient's bleeding, you're gonna grab hemostats, and that's why I put them towards the end. But I mean, they're all very important. So don't. But I always put everything towards my working end. Okay. All right. Then I organize my tray. Okay. So my Parkers. I like to put these are Sen rakes. So I like to put them on my roll towel. It's totally up to you. You can organize it however you want. Just make it neat. That way when you're counting, you know where everything's at, okay?
So now I guess we will circulate that. Position yourself. Oh.
actually allow you to put your forceps on here. Some don't. It just depends, and that's only because when you put it on there, it stretches out this right here.
Don't block.
But they allowed to do that? Okay. I think I did mine like that too. So I like to put like my ones with teeth on one side and the ones without teeth on the other side. And you can choose whichever side you would like to go. It doesn't have to be the way I do it. Okay. So that's your setup, okay? I use my knife handles to help count, just so that you have to literally like separate each, okay? So when you hand off your count sheet, you don't let them reach over. You reach over, okay?
Be sure you don't get over the table also, Sam, okay, because you'll be graded as well. Even like right now. Go back.
So the first thing you're going to start off is with salt. You're going to have laps, raised heads, bovie, scratch, blades, and you will be popping sutures, but I didn't grab them, so I'm going to just skip the suture part. But y'all will be popping that, and that's part of your counts, okay? So we're just...
I'm sorry, when you read the count, do you read this part the first count, or are you reading what the...
So you're reading, this first count is what y'all write on there. The other one is what it's supposed to have, but the written part is what you know what's in there. So when you're looking at a circulator, you go by what's written. Okay? Huh?
The most recent.
Yeah, so that's what they've counted. It's in their set. That's what should be in there.
But her keyword is should be, right? That doesn't necessarily mean it's accurate, so that's why they have to verify that it matches up. And if there's any discrepancies, it has to be noted on the count sheet. Okay?
So when y'all will write in the second count portion. Okay?
And what's counted first? What do we count first?
Laps, laps, scratch pad.
Are counted first. Your soft items and your sharps are always counted first, and then your instruments last. Okay?
Is that what's supposed to be written on the bottom?
Yeah, they'll write that on the bottom.
These are laps.
That's what she's.
It would be written on the bottom. I didn't put this set together, but y'all will be putting this set together. So y'all will be able to write. Y'all will have a fresh count sheet where y'all actually put your sets together, write what, and then y'all can add that at the bottom just to help your
Yeah,
circulator
like your
out.
laps, rate tags, etc.
So
Is that how they normally do it, Miss Ann? The scrub
Soft goods first?
No, the scrub writes on here her disposables?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like Elisa was saying, when you set up your instrument set, write it on there and then put it in the set. Okay. Everybody got that? Just rewrite it, just to. Oh, okay.
Can she write on this then? On this?
Yeah, she can write on it now, yeah.
So laps, you might not have this wrapper on.
Y'all pay attention to this. This is
Guys,
counts.
yeah, might not have this in like video final, this wrapper part, but you will have it in the hospitals. It's to tell you that it hasn't been counted yet. Okay, so y'all must remove these.
LAPS. Lap sponges.
So these are laps, guys. So ready? You're gonna do it separately. Do not do 1, 2, 3. No, you have to do separately and look at your circulator. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Then these are Raytex. A little bit smaller, and it's the same idea. Each count, you don't have to do it like every single one, but like every 2, look up to your circulator. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Then, I believe it's scratch. Let's use your scratch pad. 1 bovie.
What is the scratch pad for?
It's for your bovie. So, like, usually if it's like this, if they get too much, like, debris on here, they can use it to take it off.
It's like a Brillo pad in the kitchen cleans your pots and pans.
Okay.
Now, if you have a Teflon coated pan, what's the rule in the kitchen?
Yeah, you don't. What you don't use it,
right? So if it's a Teflon coated Bovie tip, you won't use that scratch pad.
And they're usually like the protected ones or so.
Okay.
So 1 bovie. Then I have 2 blades. And in video final, you will have 2 sutures, but I have zero sutures. Okay. That's all your soft goods and your sharp. So now you go to your. I tell you. So I have 1 here.
Knife handle, number 3.
So everything is groups until you get to your clamps.
Okay.
So you would say knife handles, I would go 1, 2.
Okay.
So then you would do like the arrow thing and you would write 2.
So you don't have to say out everything.
You have until you get to your clamps. When you get to your clamps, then that's individual. Okay?
So here you'll call out
Section tips.
Section tips, I have 1, 2 with pieces. Towel clips, I have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I put down in my hand because it pinched my hand. And a little. Forceps, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And then I have retractors.
Retractors, I have 1, 2, and 3, and then 4 and 5.
And then needle holders.
Needle holders. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Notice what she's using to separate her instruments, guys. It's an unloaded knife handle. Okay, that helps with the visualization process.
Clamp.
So go to individual.
Okay. Mosquito.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And you need to actually be closer, a little bit closer, so you can see. Can you see what she's doing? If you can't see, then you're 12 inches.
No, but the papers.
Yeah, don't cross
like
your
that.
paper. So to visualize it, you can bring this close so you can look. Because if you can't see, you can't verify what she's counting.
Trials? 1, 2.
And then out is long.
I have 1 and 2. I have 1, 2.
And then I have
Oshners. What's another name for Oshners?
Coker.
Cokers. So that's 1 and 2.
and then I have
Mass General, what are they also called?
Peons, Kellys, yeah.
Massachusetts and what else? I told y'all guys,
Do
if
they-
you were in my
Do they
open
call
mic,
Kellys peons at your hospital? Yeah. Do they? They call peons or Kellys?
we have Kellys and then our peons are
Kellys, yeah.
What's another name for Mass General? They're Leahy's. Leahy's. So 1. Babcock, I have 1.
and then right angle.
I have 1. Sponge stick, I have 1. Okay. So as circulator, once your counts are done, you go and write them on a board. That way you'll have that all counted correct. And that's your setup for your mayo stand and your basin and your back table setup, okay? So your
Now
instruments
For the video final, they're not putting any on the mail, right? No
that's not the
instruments.
second
Okay.
semester. Second
All right.
semester, y'all pick a few instruments and y'all actually load the blade onto your and you put it on.
Y'all can get your phone and take a picture if you want.
I have a question.
Quickly.
Is this a section?
Maybe one person take it and send to the whole
That's
group.
fine too.
I'll take it and send it to everybody.
Get
I'm
right
already
over it
from
too so you can see it.
Okay.
Two sections?
That is complete.
This is a disposable end, so it doesn't. It's not part of the house.
Okay, I was just thinking.
So you're gonna throw, guys.